Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Matt from Diazable coming at you with another episode in my series called Did I Miss Anything? Where I talk about old music and listen to old music that I've never checked out before and give it a proper listen and see if I missed anything big or potential from not listening to this music. And today I'm checking out the band The Exploding Hearts with their album Guitar Romantic. Now, this band came out from Portland, Oregon back in the year 2001, and unfortunately, their career was cut short in the year 2003 when on tour, the band got into a severe car accident, and if I'm correct, three out of the four members sadly passed away from the accident. It's very sad that this band passed away because they were at I guess you could say, the climbing point of where they were about to take off in their career with their style of pop punk, rock music that was a good channeling of the old 60s and 70s punk, but with a little bit of a modern twist at the time and everything. They found a good way to like fuse modern day punk with like old fashioned style punk and just create like a new fun kind of genre that they were really excelling in. The one thing that really caught people's eyes was their catchy choruses, like on the song "I'm a Pretender," because they had like really cool echoey like vocal effects with the catchy chorus and everything. So it had a really cool sound to it. They had some really groovy drumming, like on the song "Throwaway Style," that has a very upbeat feel to it that just makes you want to dance and just has an overall good groove to it. Also, combine that with some hypnotizing riffs. These guys were really onto something early in their careers because they were really like channeling that old 60s punk vibe, especially on tracks like Modern Kicks and Boulevard of Trash. You just would think it came out from the 60s and everything, from like the peak of punk when it first came out. And I think what really helps is like the vocals, because they had like a really raw sound to them. It was really hard to replicate in like the modern age, but they were able to do it with this style of music they were making. The vocals had some good and bad points to them, like on the song "You're Black and Blue." The vocal quality is really low there, but Sleeping Aids and Razor Blades, the vocals sound really good here, really raw, and just have a good sound to them. The drumming on this album is not the most like technical thing ever, but it's just simply done well, and he's just in the pocket, and he's just making everything sound really tight and doing his job, I think. Then you got some really weird and like distorted guitars here that give it a fun, catchy groove that really help the album to be like a fun listen to, especially on the songs like "I'm a Pretender" and "Rumors in Town." You can really hear that distorted guitar and it just has a nice feel to it. The bass has a really good thick sound to it that adds a lot of kick to each song, so that was really nice. Now, the only thing that was really bad on this album was the production, I would say, because at times the production was really good or it was really bad. It was really back and forth in terms of like not being the most balanced thing. And I guess in the early 2000s, they were still like not the best with messing with this old punk style. You would think they would have like gotten it down packed, but I guess these guys were still young and still working things out and probably didn't have the best production team because it's a little bit raw and like not in the best way and sometimes a little bit too rough. Prime example of this would be on Thorns in a Rose. Like the production on that is just up and downs in terms of like sounding good 1 minute and then sounding really bad the next. Now, I could see the potential of this band becoming something bigger and better if things didn't go the way they did. I think all they needed was some better production and some time to grow because you could see the seeds they were planting here and seeing where things could go potentially, but that was cut very short. But at least we have something better than nothing. So I would say like this album from Exploding Hearts and just their music in general, I think I could say that I definitely missed out on something here because there's some charm to this record and this music they're putting out here. There's a lot of emotion, there's a lot of feelings in here. You could tell that they really wanted to make something special here, which they did, but it's just a little rough around the edges. And with that being said, I would say this album, if I had to give it a ranking for my personal tasting, I would say it's a decent 7.5 out of 10. Like it's got a lot of like good stuff to it, but like I said, the production holds it back, and there's some choices from the production that aren't the greatest, and some like I think they needed more practice and everything, but of course things just didn't work out that well. So I hope that this band still gets a lot of play and recognition for what they did and what they couldn't do in the future because of things would happen. So I would say check them out below, links down below. Exploding Hearts, Guitar Romantic. I think it's a pretty good album and everything. So yeah, I'm Matt from Diazable. I will see you later in another video about Did I Miss Anything? Until then, check out what I got over here. And see you later. Bye.
Even when you're gone, I'll tell them my religion's you. When punctures come.